pull-up shot from right inside the paint. We got a 4-4 game, 7:50 left first quarter. Breonna Stewart backing down in the post. Pass, wide open three, clanks off the rim. Sabali outworking Natasha Howard for the putback. Here was Caitlin bringing it up. Slow stroll over the timeline. Between the legs. Pass to Aaliyah Boston in the paint. Boston turn around. Jump shot misses. I think that's Kennedy Burt. Sabrina over the timeline. Sabrina looking. Takes a three. Long distance. Misses. Rebound to Caitlin. Caitlin on a push, throwing it up to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston for the two, and let's go. Indiana up six. This is 6-6 game. My bad. Sabrina pass inside to Sabali. Naira Sabali scores. Give her two. Here's Caitlin across the timeline. Dribbling. Got Natasha Cloud defending it. Nice pass to Aaliyah Boston. Boston to a wide open Kelsey Mitchell from the corner. Clanks. Here's Breonna Stewart with the rebound. Up to Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard, Sabrina for a wide open three. And it's money. It's easy money. Cash that in. Triple. New York up 11-6. Here is Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark going across the timeline with the basketball. Defended by Natasha Cloud. There is a foul on Cloud. So we got 11-6 game with 6:29 left to go in the first quarter right now. Hey, trying to see if the people can exact their revenge on the Liberty. The Liberty trying to remain undefeated. What's going on, Michelle? What's going on? Salute to you. Okay, so Caitlin with the ball. Oh, intercepted. Another lazy pass by Caitlin Clark. Naira Sabali got herself down the other way, and she'll score. And we need a timeout, folks. It is a 13. It is a. What's up with these clocks? They not moving. We had this problem last night with the Vegas Aces and the the Dallas Wings. We had a problem last night with the clock. It should be 13-6, but the clock didn't move. So New York's up early, 13-6. Let me turn the TV down some. I got the TV up too loud. I have good advice. Ask me anything. What would I want to ask you anything? But yeah, hey, another day of basketball is upon us. Earlier, the LA Sparks got whipped up by the Minnesota Lynx, so the Minnesota Lynx get right back in the win column. They couldn't win every game. They lost that game against Seattle. They could have won that game. Um, we say ask you anything. Well, why would I entertain that though, James? But yeah, the Lynx wasn't going to be held down very long. Um, they did their thing. They came up, and the Sparks should be better than what they are. But maybe they just need Cam Brink back. But they should be using Kia Jackson and Kelsey Plum as a dynamite combination. I'm gonna have to watch that game and see what went wrong. Um, KLC, what are you talking about? Well, that's a simple question. You say ask him anything, but you're gonna ask him. He's just gonna respond with KLC. That's too simple of a question. And right now, I can't think of anything. Let me see how I wanna put this. I don't want to be holding this the whole game. I don't want to be doing that. So yeah, let's do it like this. That way I can just be hands free like I'm driving. I'm not trying to hold no device the whole game. I ain't trying to do that. So we had timeout right now. A 13-6 game, Fever and the Liberty. Watching some game action. Side note, the Aces, we won that game, and I thought it was crazy because it looked like we was gonna lose that game. But I was supposed to put a short out, but I guess I fell asleep. I was congratulating Jewel and saying that we can't complain about how we get wins. We got to take it how we can get it. But Dallas should have won that game. I think if we were playing anybody but Dallas, it would have been an L. But I give Joel Lloyd credit. Damn, she got to be good for at least one game, right? She got to be good for at least one game. So there's that one game by Jewel. Hopefully, this is something that she can do on a more consistent basis. I thought Aaliyah Nah was hustle game strong yesterday. I thought that Aaliyah Nah would play a wonderful game without scoring a rock. It's a game I'm gonna have to rewatch because I missed some of it because of the finals. I was trying to figure out which one I was gonna really watch thoroughly. It's the Aces game. I have to go back and fill in the gaps of what I missed. But I did see the comeback. I did see that, and I thought that down by 9 to 10, we could have mailed it in. But we decided, you know what? Let's play it out. And the Wings, because they lack experience in some places and areas on the court, they lost. It's a lot that the Dallas Wings need to do. It is a lot they need to do. But for the Aces, hey, we found a way to hold on. We found a way to keep up, catch up, and hold on. Because, yeah, we could have gave that thing away. We definitely could have. And I was happy to see Joel Lloyd make that big shot. If she wearing an Aces jersey, we're going to cheer for you. Yes, she having a bad season. But if you wear an Aces jersey, we will cheer for you. And that's what we did. And she made a big shot, and I was happy that she did it. Jolly Bees. Y'all talking about chicken. Y'all having a conversation about chicken. I love chicken. Y'all just going on and on about this chicken. I mean, what? Who's y'all favorite chicken? What's everybody's favorite chicken restaurant? Popeyes, KFC. What's your favorite? Harold's Chicken. If you from the Shot Town, you know what that's about. Jolly Bees. I say KFC. Church's Chicken. Okay, here's Breonna Stewart. We missed a little bit of game action. Breonna Stewart scores. It's 17-6. Indiana is down by 11 already. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Oh, nice shot by Kelsey Mitchell there, off the glass. Get this game back under single digits. We don't have no Popeyes in the UK. Yeah, what y'all got there? What you got in the UK then? You don't have no Popeyes. What you got? KFC? Let me see. You don't like seeing Mother in the Stand with shades on? Yeah, they say she might miss one more game. They say Asia might miss one more game. And you know what? I like this opportunity to see how we look without her. You know, that's what I was going into. I thought Kia Stokes didn't really do anything really impressive. Yes, she scored more than usual. Um, Elizabeth Kitley, from my knowledge, she had a minimalistic game. She didn't really do a lot. Um, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough to get wins. Hopefully, Asia does just only miss one more game, but it gives opportunity for others to go out there and show what they made of. You know, so 17-8 is the score. It's nice steal. Sophie is back from injury. She will lay it off the glass and in. It is down to 7. It is a 7-point game. New York up by 7. Minnesota has lost their game, first game of the season. Will the Liberty? Or will the Liberty continue to cruise? Well, Breonna Stewart with an ugly shot that got blocked. Here's Marine to Sabrina. Somebody let me know, is this the last game of the day? I think it might be. You know, y'all know most of the time it's only 2 games. If we really lucky, we'll get 3 games, but most of the time we only get 2 games. There are a lot of small chicken shops. Yeah, they could be hit or miss, like local chicken eateries. I mean, my favorite is probably Popeyes. RC, I'm tired of us playing 4-on-5 with Stokes in the game. She got to notice her last season. Dude, she got to know it's her last season. Kirsten Bell got to know it's her last season. I mean, what we going to get rid of Sydney Colson for? Which, I mean, if we did, then we might as well get rid of Kirsten Bell, too. If you're going to clean house, if you're going to let people go, you might as well start letting everybody go that you know is at the bottom of the bench. And the ones that people that's just not going to be consistent for you. Like a Kia Stokes and a Cheyenne Parker Titus, who obviously she's out because she's pregnant and she's supposed to be back like what, next month? I don't know. She might be back. Who knows when she'll be back? It'll be her first time whenever she comes back. But me personally, you didn't put anybody next to Asia Wilson. That's a problem. Megan Gustafson, she's been out the whole season. Her injury must be bad. Her injury must be bad. Sabrina had the ball tapped away there, but it will stay with New York. New York is playing ahead this game. They don't seem like they being pressured right now. They got a 9-point lead. It's kind of crazy because a lot of people thought that Caitlin would come back against the Sun, but it looks like she came back against the Liberty. I didn't think she would. I thought she would try the Sun because I said, well, the Sun might be an easier opponent for her. I like Maureen Johannes for the Liberty. She gives it up to 21. Man, what's her name? That's Isabel Harrison, I believe. You say KB played too many minutes. KB, not only is she out of shape, I just nice nice and one shot there for Caitlin Clark, so she cooking early. But my problem with KB, I can't look at her. Never could, but I can't look at her the same, Michelle, because I won't. I look at Kirsten Bell, and I feel like she got Deja Kelly's spot, and I feel some kind of way about that. And I don't say nothing about that, but I feel some kind of way because I think Deja Kelly should be on the Aces team. Now, if she was on the Aces team, we both know she probably wouldn't play much, but she could contribute in situations where you have an injury. Somebody goes down. I do give Jewel Lloyd a lot of credit because when she got hit, she came back in the game. So we do talk about how sometimes she could be sensitive and sometimes she could get banged up, but she came back out there and she made a big shot. Now she did go silent for a while in that second half because I was flipping back and forth between the Pacers, the Thunder, and the Aces and the whoever they was. Oh, the Wings. Don't get so fat to have this app. I don't know what you're talking about, Shauna Turner. What chain does it best? I just told you, Popeyes probably. I know other little chicken spots because there's a lot of chicken spots in this city I'm in, but churches don't taste the same. We got a 15. Indiana got 15. New York got 19. Let me see if I could challenge this. But yeah, the best chicken spots probably gonna be either Popeyes or maybe KFC. That's a part. Storm Lynx game was fire. Storm and Lynx. Oh yeah, that was a great game. That you talking about the first loss of the season for the Chick-fil-A? I don't like no Chick-fil-A. Storm versus Lynx game. Oh yeah, Minnesota could have won that game, but Elena Smith, when she missed that easy layup, I was like, how could you? And even she knew how could she miss that layup because the door was open for them to win. But yeah, they just critical execution down the stretch. Seattle with what is her name? Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler. She playing great. She getting an opportunity that she didn't get with the Indiana Fever. I would try Popeyes next time I'm in the U.S. In-N-Out. And that's a hamburger chain. In-N-Out is a hamburger chain. What's good? I heard you. No, I don't really like Chick-fil-A like that. So back in 1915, Liberty Fever, Brianna Stewart looking. Here's Sabrina. Sabrina got the ball, y'all. Sabrina on top of the key, outside the 3-point line looking. Marine Johannes got the ball. Marine to get inside the paint. Easy layup, she makes it. I don't know if that was bad defense or just better Marine Johannes. I said we lost to the Sparks. The clock worked. They would lose the next game. They only get up for us. We beat them the first game, right? Yeah, we beat the Aces. We beat the Sparks, and then they turned around and they beat us. The barbecue seems to be good. Yeah, all barbecue is expensive, James. Who you kidding? I'm a foodie. You can tell I love food. You can look at me and see. The barbecue over here is expensive. It goes up. It just continues to go up and up and up. Price wise, whether it's turkey tips or rib tips or chicken. Y'all seen the prices of chicken wings lately? So got 21-15 game. Yeah, I think that maybe if Elena makes that two, it would have been a one possession game, and I think that Minnesota would have had an opportunity to potentially, keep that game close. But Seattle just executed better down the stretch. Daryl Mason, what's going on? Salute to you. It goes one for the money. Yeah. You talking about the? I used to love the Lost Boys back in the day. That was a great group. Marine for three. Marine makes it three. Okay, we got ourselves a 24-18 game. Ring with a big three. Caitlin with a logo three. Caitlin with the logo three. Yeah, boy. Caitlin Clark with the logo three. And Caitlin is dialed in, y'all. You ever try intermittent fasting? I do. If Caitlin get it going like this right now, Caitlin's got her shots falling and dropping. It's like she never missed a game. Caitlin with another logo three. Oh, stop playing with him, Caitlin. Stop playing with him, Caitlin. Caitlin is on fire. Who watching this? Who's seeing this? She cooking right now. We got ourselves a tie game. I don't know. Caitlin Clark, man, she missed all these games and she decided, hey, I'm finna go back. I'm finna act like I got the Iowa 22 on. It could just be one game, but if she raining logo threes, y'all got to look out now. Y'all better look out if Caitlin gets it going. She might be like hooping like she back at Iowa or something. And she got the tongue out like Michael Jordan. Caitlin rocking and rolling on. Did I ever try 16 fast out? Why she gonna pull it again? Caitlin with another logo three. Oh, she was feeling it. She's gonna keep shooting it. 24-26, 24-26. Tried to thread the needle and it gets intercepted. Would you try fasting? I would fast 16 hours a day. I lost body fat. I would, but I wouldn't know what to try. Marine for three for the Liberty? Off. First quarter ends 26-24. Would I? Yeah, but what's that? Smoothies and vegetables? So would I eat? Would I go 12 hours without eating? Who in their right mind would go 12 hours without eating? I mean, you got to drink something. You're going to have to drink liquids. You might going to have to eat for a little bit, right? You can't just go that whole time without eating anything. This message is held for review. What happened? Just the trolls are out. But yeah, we come to the end of that first quarter with the Liberty up with just a 2-point lead. Caitlin's been cooking with the 3-pointers. She kind of feeling herself right now. She just kind of doing her thing right now and keeping the fever in the game. Who watches Big Three in here? Anybody watch Big Three? I've been to Iowa City. That place sucks. I mean, once or twice, but only just to watch the Hawkeyes. Really, I mean, I wouldn't go there just for If I'm there, I'm just gonna be there to root for the team. What else I'm gonna be there for? Can you shout me out? Shout you out, Paxton. What's up, Paxton? Paxton Waxton. Egypt Brown. Princeton. Everything is good. Everything alright. It's a good day out. It's nice out. It's good for your body. You could drink what you want outside your eating window. You'll be sleeping most of this anyway. I might have to try that again. Maybe I might do like smoothies and drink some water. Because I feel like where I'm at, everybody just love to eat. Everybody just loves to eat. And I would say this, I get tired sometimes of eating. I do. Culver's is everywhere, systemic noise. What are you saying? You get the only thing you miss about Iowa is Culver's. I kind of consider like possibly moving there, not because of the Hawkeyes, but because of the fact that the rent is cheaper. I don't even have no oil on. What the hell is you talking about? Let me see. But yeah, you don't have no Culver's in Florida. I see what you're saying. You had Culver's in Iowa, but you don't have it in Florida. I can't tell you I like Culver's. The only thing I can say about Culver's is that it's like it's okay if somebody else is buying it, I eat it, but I wouldn't spend my own money for Culver's though. It's okay at best. It don't taste like something that I can go without it, definitely. So we just on commercial break, y'all. We waiting on the second quarter to kick off. Trying to see what other kind of sports is on. I know we got Big Three basketball, which I take it or leave it. I'm not really a fan of Big Three basketball. NBA Finals is off until Monday. I'm still not ready to watch Major League Baseball because I normally won't turn into baseball until after all like basketball is done, until like the NBA, if no WNBA games is on, then I watch the baseball. But I'm wishing football season will be here, but that's gonna take a while. So we got Cardinals at Brewers. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch me a movie or so. Yeah. Ain't no more sports coming on after. Oh, we got the Stanley Cup, but I don't really care for either one of these teams, so I might not watch. The Stanley Cup because, well, I might watch it. I like hockey, but I don't like the teams I don't like the teams that's playing. So let's see. We should be back. Second quarter action. We back. I missed like 40 seconds cruising through other channels. So still 26-24. Showing Sonny Brondello, who is in her fourth season. Here's Natasha Cloud. Passes it to Sabrina, giving it right back to Tosh. Here is Brianna Stewart. Oh, offensive foul. Hit Lexi with the elbow there. So it's gonna be an offensive foul on Brianna Stewart. We got Game 5 tonight of the Stanley Cup Finals between Edmonton and Florida, and we also got St. Louis and Milwaukee coming up in about 30 minutes. Baseball. So, I mean, hey, that's for anybody who looking to watch some national televised sports. Here's Caitlin Clark back on the court, dribbling Kennedy Burke on her between the legs. Whip the pass over to Sid Coulson. Sid Coulson for three, top of the key. Misses. Rebound. Tosh Howard. Tosh Howard try to go up. Rebound. Tosh Howard. Whip it over to Sabrina. Here comes Sabrina across the town line. She dribbling. Keep that dribble alive. Sabrina trying to get around Lexi. Stops. Kaylin on her. Wide open here. Sabali for three. Sabali back rams it. Rebound to Caitlin Clark. Clark's a great rebounding guard. Here's Kaylin. Across the town line. Dribbling. Give it to Sydney. Right back to Caitlin. Caitlin gonna get an open look at a three, and she nailed it. Caitlin Clark is on the money. She is back, and she is better than ever. Let's go. Here's Sabrina. Sabrina with Lexi on the fadeaway jump shot. All good. Money down the hatch. Bucket. Here's Natasha Howard. Gives it back to Caitlin. Two lady gang. Caitlin to Natasha Howard. Dantes with a nice shot in the paint. She scored. Indiana's got their first lead, to my knowledge. 1 point lead for the Indiana Fever. Sabrina with a three. It missed. Here's Caitlin pushing. Transition. Slow it up. Kick ball back Natasha Howard. Possession stays with Indiana. So Indiana keep possession. 7:44 left in the second quarter. Caitlin Clark is dialing that thing up, man. Caitlin Clark, what you trying to do? Get me to call more of the games? Caitlin is on fire from range, y'all. Somebody call the fire department. Caitlin Clark is on fire here. Okay, Kelsey Mitchell. Dantes for three. Dantes. Shot misses. Planks off the glass. Lexi Hall gets the rebound. Misses it. Blows it. Puts it right back up. Lexi with a hustle. Scores. Indiana with a 3-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. Robots and aliens. 7:22 second quarter. 3-point lead. New York 28. Fever 31. Fever Las Vegas. Here's Kennedy Burke for three. Missed dead. Here's Dantes. Dantes got the ball. Sydney Coulson. Nice pass to Kelsey Mitchell. Hook it up. Let's go. Kelsey Mitchell with a chance, one opportunity. We cooking them right now. We can go up by 6 if she converts. Sydney Coulson showing off an array of passing skills there. Go, son. Go, son. Okay, so Kelsey Mitchell is here to cook. Yeah, let's go. What's up, Sticks? What's going on? We doing FIBA game action. Salute, salute. Okay, so here is a chance for the FIBA to go up by 6. They're having a great second quarter right now. Kelsey Mitchell will take a shot to see if she can complete the 3-point play, and she makes it. And it's a 6-point game with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Here comes Natasha Cloud with the basketball over the timeline. She's defended by Kelsey. Now it's a switch. Here is Sophie. Sophie's defending her. Nice pass to Sabali. She scores right at the rim. Drop it in. It's Cash Moolah. Here's Sydney Colson. Pass it to Leah Boston. Now Kelsey Mitchell. Top of the key. I mean, not the top of the key. Right outside the top of the key off to the left. Here they go on a run. Sabali. Outlet pass to Sabrina Ionescu. And she scores. And just like that, that 6-point lead is gone. It is down to 2. And here is Indiana. Sydney Colson and Caitlin playing at the same time. Wait, no. Caitlin's off the court. But Caitlin's going back to the score table right now. So she going to check in. Sydney pass it into the paint to Aaliyah Boston. Gets a shot blocked by Nasara Sabali. And let's see. Caitlin's checking back in. Caitlin been balling, y'all. Caitlin has been absolutely balling today. Absolutely balling. Balling out of her mind. So, it's a 2-point game, 6 minutes left. Lexi Hall gets fouled on a 2-point shot attempt around the rim. She'll go to the free throw line. This is good action right now. See that Caitlin Clark is back. You feel that sizzle. You feel the sizzle. You can't taste it, but you can feel it. The sizzle is in the air. The electricity is in the building because Caitlin Clark is back on the court. I'm not sitting here telling you guys that the games have not been good, but the FIBA games have been a little tough to watch without her services. So Lexi misses her first free throw. It's still 34-32. Chicago plays Connecticut tomorrow. 2 bad teams playing each other. Something's got to give. Lexi makes the second free throw. So it's a 35-32 game. Lexi made that second free throw. Tosh Cloud giving it to Sabrina. Sabrina with Kelsey on it. Sabrina giving it to Breanna Stewart. That's a block foul. That's got to be a block. New York is undefeated, y'all. So you see if the FIBA can get in their first loss. That'd be something, wouldn't it? So it looked like Sabrina got 11 points, 5 for 7. Caitlin Clark with 4 3-pointers in the first half, and she got 17. Might we see Caitlin Clark have a 30-point game today? It's a possibility. So we go to timeout with that, and maybe we got ourselves a good game. Oh man. I get on stream and I be yawning. I never realize how tired I am until I get on stream. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder who won last night. We had Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a great game. He had an incredible performance down the stretch to make sure his team goes back to Oklahoma City 2-2. Got the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers tied 2-2. The finals are going down great in the hockey and basketball. I can't stop yawning, y'all. I might have to make you some coffee with me. Got me like some ice cream or something. I don't know what I want. I said coffee, then I said ice cream. I don't know what I want. I got some of that like Italian ice stuff in there. I might have me some of that during the half. So we just on like timeout right now, y'all. Caitlin Clark is tearing it up in her first game back. Dang. We got Big Three action coming up in a little bit. That's going to be playing. We got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. And later on, we got the Panthers and the Orioles. But right now, it's all about this Fever game. It's all about the Liberty game. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stop yawning. I can't. Caitlin Clark coming into the game dressed like so nonchalant. Caitlin Clark dressed pretty much casual dress, but she ain't playing casual. She cooking. I need the coffee up. I think I need to make some coffee. But this happened to me. It doesn't matter. I could come on here and just do like a short live stream just talking about what's going on with the WNBA. I could come on here and talk about the Hawkeyes, whatever. I could be on here talking about anything. The Timberwolves. And I'm still, as soon as I go live, I'm going to start yawning. Unless it's nighttime. Because maybe it's because I'm like a night owl. Because at nighttime, I'll be up. But let's see how we do with this game. If I would call games on a regular basis, I probably would be sharper with this. But I probably call a game like maybe once, maybe twice a month. So I don't have a consistent pattern. I don't have too many catchphrases. But hey, I mean it's a process. If I call it as many games as possible, I'm pretty sure I would have my own little thing going. And sometimes I do have a couple of phrases, but we'll see what happens. Breonna Stewart to the foul line. She was fouled. It's a 33. What's up with this clock? What's up with their clock is off. Breonna Stewart got 7 points, 3 rebounds. They behind. Okay, so it's a 34-35 game. FIBA up 1. We got 5 minutes and 40 seconds away from halftime. Sophie Cunningham bringing the ball across the court, not pressured. She's guarded by Kennedy Burke. She dumps it off to Caitlin Clark. Clark has it. Stewart on her. Stewart trying to play mano-a-mano defense up against Caitlin. Caitlin for the logo 3. Boom! Caitlin Clark for the logo 3. And she is having herself a day. She is cooking. It ain't Thanksgiving, but she got all of the dishware out. And I'm talking about the 3-pointers for dishware. Natasha Cloud for 3. Nah, it's off. Ball's going to go back to the Fever. I ain't seen Caitlin Clark shoot this good since Iowa. I mean, literally, this is her cooking the crowd. And Breonna Stewart knows what's up. Breonna Stewart can't do nothing with her. Who could do something with Caitlin? The time off has done her great. This is who she is. She get her shot going and look out. It's a cookout. Here's Lexi Hole has joined the party for the 3-pointers now. And here comes Lexi with the big 3. And it's a 7-point game, 41-34. Breonna Stewart kills the noise right there with her own 2-pointer right off the backboard. Outlet pass to Sophie, shot blocked by Kennedy Burke. 5-point game. So Breonna Stewart silenced the crowd for a bit. We get it figured out. Even CJ wasn't CJ. Yeah, we miss CJ. Definitely miss him. But we all carry on for him. Everybody who was in his chat, we know what it is to be full of intensity, to be a fan of the sport, whether it was football or basketball, which is what he was covering. And he was just a great dude, he was just a great dude on this platform. And it's sad to see him go. But everybody has their objectives and reasons for being here, and we wish him the best in whatever he's doing now. So we also got golf. We also got Big 3 action. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm just saying what's on in sports. So we got golf, we got Big 3. Big 3 for me is hit or miss. I like it, but I don't love it. We got soccer, MLS. Any soccer fans out there? I'm not really a soccer fan. We got soccer at 3:30. We got baseball at 3, and we got the Stanley Cup at we also got softball. I think it's softball. Don't quote me. What is that? When does it come on? Okay, so the game 5 doesn't come on till 7 o'clock. So we on timeout right now. Fever and Liberty. What is this? But yeah, it's been a oh man. We just waiting for the game to come back. Game 5 of the finals is on Monday. Who y'all got winning game 5? OKC or Indiana? I say whoever wins game 5 probably gonna win this final. For real, for real. Oh man. It's crazy. It's been a crazy stream. We've been talking about chicken. We've been talking about my other team, the Las Vegas Aces, while we watching the Fever. So the Fever got a 5-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. A 5-point lead by the Indiana Fever. 41-36. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left. I hope Caitlin Clark keep cooking. She about 9 away from 30. What if she get 30 points before the first half? Ooh, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be crazy if Caitlin Clark get 30 points before the first half in? Fever are 4-5 on the season. 1 game below 500. Caitlin Clark got a Caitlin Clark got a technical foul. Oh, come on. Don't try to go get Caitlin Clark after she get the technical. Go get her. Go stop her before she get the tech. Fever coaches are stupid. Why would you wait until the player get all up in the ref face? You wait until the player get in the referee face and then you gonna try to stop them from getting attacked? No. If you see your player look like they finna get fired up, go tell them go move around. Don't wait until they get in the referee's face yelling and then they gonna try to stop them. So the technical foul shot was made by Sabrina. It's a 4-point game. Here's Natasha Cloud, 4:29 left. Brianna Stewart with the ball, guarded by Kelsey, mismatched off to Sabrina. Sabrina with a jump shot. Sabrina with a little float in the lane. It misses. My bad. That was actually a jump shot, not a float. I don't know what the hell I'm seeing, but it will be a two free throws coming for Sabrina. They're showing a replay. Yeah, Sabrina with the little fading jumper, and Kelsey. They say Kelsey hit her. I didn't see anything, but they say Kelsey made contact. So 2 free throws for the Liberty, 38-41. Sabrina cashes in on the first free throw. So we have a 3-point game now with 4:23 left. We're in the second quarter, folks. Second free throw is good. New York 39, Fever 41. Lead is down to 2. Sophie brings the ball across half court. Looking, Caitlin trying to get free. Instead, she goes to Boston. Boston dumps to Caitlin. The press, the double. They tried to close in, get the turnover on Caitlin. So great defense, great pressure defense on Caitlin Clark by Nara Sabli and Natasha Howard. And it looks like the ball will go back to the New York Liberty. And it looks like we might be going to a timeout, or we might be having a TV timeout. Caitlin Clark is remaining on fire, though. Like I say, she's about 9 points away from 30. You got the New York Liberty continuing to try to keep their undefeated streak alive here. You got the Fever, just glad to have one of their franchise players back. And, we look to see what's going to happen as we, we'll be approaching halftime here shortly. On halftime, I'm going to have to go get myself some refreshments or something because I feel, I don't know. The day is early. There's still a lot of the day left, but I feel like I'm young. I feel tired. I don't know what. We got a whole half of basketball left, and I'm over here tired. Come on, I gotta get some energy about me. Caitlin Clark is showing out. You know, let's go, Fever. Come on. Okay, we're coming up out of timeout. Caitlin Clark, 7 for 10, 3 for 5. 3 for 7. You know, we need to start watching Caitlin Clark defensively too, because she's showing out on offense. That should make her play better defense, right? If Caitlin's showing out on offense, shouldn't you automatically should be playing better defense when you're showing out on offense. If your shot is going in, that should make you really want to play defense. So that's something we need to start looking at. We got to start watching both sides of Caitlin. I'm not saying we never have, or I never have, but we just want to watch both sides of her to see how because we know she can play on offense. What you going to do on D? Here's Aaliyah Boston to Kelsey Mitchell. 2-point game, 41-39. 3:56 left. Running out of time. Kelsey from the corner, miss. Rebound by Sabrina. Sabrina, a good rebounding guard. She will bring it up the court softly, slowly. She will look for a screen, goes around Naira. Naira dives into the paint, kicks out, whips it out to Breanna Stewart. She cuts into the paint and scores off the glass. Breanna Stewart is prolific, y'all. Prolific scorer, big time. Here's Clark over the half-court line. Jump shot, 2-point shot from Caitlin. Hey, the 2-point shots are going down. Hey, what could we say? Clark with a 2-point shot going down. Now she's shooting twos. Okay, here's Sabrina with her 2-point at the mid-range game. Miss it. Here's Aaliyah Boston. Young, brilliant Aaliyah Boston. And the AB stands for always brilliant. Let's go. Caitlin Clark with a wonderful pass to Boston. Lexi for a 3. Oh, symmetry. Perfect symmetry. Caitlin showing off. Aaliyah Boston finding Lexi Hall. That's unselfishness times 20. Okay, Naira. Caitlin Clark on the mounts in the house. Misses. Naira right there gets it, puts it back in. Yeah, Michelle, the game is moving so fast. I'm gonna have to rewatch definitely, but this is a good game. It really is a good game. You know, just a viewer's perspective. Many people be like, "Who playing? CC playing? I pass." But that's what she doing. She passing. Lexi coming through. They called it a hockey assist. Stewie's ball 3 balls is off this season. CC doing great passing. Yeah, she definitely is. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. Undefeated. I don't know what happened. It looked like the stream tried to bounce for a second. When you undefeated, everybody coming for you. Just ask Seattle. Everybody play. Hey, Michelle, am I wrong? If a team undefeated, everybody pumped up to see them. And the longer you stay undefeated, the more pumped up somebody is to see you play. To see you next. So if you got an undefeated record, somebody coming for you. Seattle came for the Lynx, and the Lynx, they couldn't do it. They kind of wilted. Elena, Nephesia, Courtney, when you undefeated, the more teams you play, you look like somebody's Super Bowl team. You look like somebody's Super Bowl game, my bad. And so when they see you, they're going to try to give you that L. And the Indiana Fever are trying to get a Liberty that L. So it's 146 left. It's a 4-point game by Indiana. Breanna Stewart just knocked down two free throws while I was running my mouth. Kelsey Mitchell gets in the paint. There is a foul on someone, but I'm not sure who. Caitlin Clark got 25 points in the first half, y'all. And this ain't something she could sustain. She's not going to be able to sustain shooting 75%, shooting 80% from 3-point range, but she's having herself a game. Natasha Howard will go to the free throw line. She will get a nice bounce or two from the rim, and it'll go in. Because see, this logo threes, you can't depend on that, and that's one thing I would stress. And once again, this will tick people off that are Caitlin Clark fans who don't see any reasoning, who just they feel like she's a savior and she can do no wrong. You know, you, logo threes, they're not guaranteed. You can't. She's on a hot streak. This logo threes don't even guarantee you win this game. She could shoot 10 for 13, and we still could lose. So there's no guarantee in that. That's why you need defense, intangibles, IQ. Nice shot. Caitlin stayed in Sabrina's pathway that time and made her miss, helped her miss. And Kelsey Mitchell's three is way off. We're approaching 1 minute. Sabrina to Kennedy Burt. Burt, wow, with the ball control, and it goes away from her. Natasha Cloud with a three. Natasha Cloud misses the three. Maria Boston kind of let that rebound, trickle somewhat to Isabel Harris. She scores. It's a 4-point game again. What's up, Rhino? What's up with you, Rhino? We over here. Indiana Fever with a 4-point lead, man. Caitlin Clark got 25 points, and we ain't even at halftime. Ain't that crazy? Natasha Howard working in the post. Isabel Harris on her. She wins that battle and scores. Give her two. She's coming through. Here's Sabrina Ionescu. Kelsey Mitchell defending her. 20 seconds on the clock. 6-point Fever lead. We are 16 seconds away from halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Sabrina trying to get around. Dumps it to Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart doesn't get the roll on the rim. Sabrina Ionescu with her own logo three. And she makes it. And we're going to halftime with a 3-point lead for the Indiana Fever. 53-50. So Sabrina, letting it be known who she is too. Sabrina's having a good game. She probably got about 16. But Caitlin Clark is the star of the show today so far. 25 points in the first half. 25 points by Rising Rhino's favorite WNBA player. He loves them all, but his favorite is Caitlin Clark. So it's been a great first half. Perhaps I'll probably just lead this stream up and just run and go grab something while I'm on halftime. So I'm just going to shoot upstairs, grab something, come back down, and wait on the second half. So, we out here chilling. Stewie's three balls off. CC, she doing great passing. Rhino in the building. Yeah, we just chilling. We just chilling, y'all. Just on stream, chilling, kickback, watching some FIBA basketball, enjoying some FIBA basketball, having fun with it. Shout out to the FIBA fans, the Caitlin Clark real fans, reasonable and authenticated fans. Shout out to the Hawkeyes fans. Shout out to whoever you are, Aces fans. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to my Bruins fans. Whoever you may be, a Dream fan, Lynx fan, Gamecocks fan, Hoosiers fan. If you love women's basketball, we just here having a good time watching some WNBA women's basketball. While we so impatiently wait on women's college basketball season. I'm so pumped up for women's college basketball, but that's about, damn, how many months away is women's college basketball? Let's see, November, so July, August, September, October, November. So we got about 5 months, y'all. We got about 5 months before we can see some women's college basketball. I can't wait on it, y'all. I'm excited. This first half was wonderful. I doubt that Caitlin Clark is going to have another 25. If she has 25 points in the second half, she's going to end with 50. That's unreal. We know that happens sometimes in women's. We know that in women's basketball, you can see players score like 40, 50, but you don't see it as frequent as you would in the NBA. A lot more is because it's more of a team game in the W in the college. But if she does finish with something like 40 or 50, Caitlin Clark is going to happen. I just hope they win. I don't care if Caitlin's finished with 50 and they lose. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear nobody celebrating like that. Just say that she had a great game, but we lost. Olu says the Pacers are going to win. I think they blew their opportunity, bro. I think they blew their opportunity because um, I think it's all going in favor of the Oklahoma City Thunder now because um, the Pacers gave away a game they should have won. And if the Pacers lose this series, they'll be kicking themselves. They'll be patting themselves on the back for a great year, but they'll be kicking themselves too because they gave away a big game last night. And you couldn't stop Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. If Oklahoma City wins the next game, it's over. It's over. It's a wrap. If Oklahoma City wins the next game, I'm not here to tell you that it's going to end in 6. But if Oklahoma City wins the next game, it's a great chance the series ends in 6. But I'm gonna go on the record and say that if the Thunder win the next game, it's probably gonna end in 7. But don't be surprised if Oklahoma City finds a way to end the series in Game 6, just because they don't want to be bothered with Game 7. But it's been a great finals. It's been a great finals. It has. So yeah, Caitlin Clark is on the heater. This is Caitlin Clark's 9th career game with 5+ 3-point shots. I'm glad to see she back and she cooking because you got to figure a way to you gotta silence the critics. You got to silence the haters, and the only way you're gonna do that is to have a great game. And if you can have a great game, then people are gonna be like, I wonder if she's gonna cook continuously, and then you just go from there. Next thing you know, you went from being injured to having an MVP season. Because if she was to play all season, and if the Fever have a good season, she'll probably win the MVP. Right now, the MVP is Nafisa Colliers. It's not Asia Wilson. It's not Caitlin Clark. It's Nafisa Colliers because the Minnesota Lynx are 10-1. Nafisa Colliers leading the league in scoring, leading the team in rebounding, leading the team in blocks, leading the team in assists. She's just having a wonderful campaign. So I will be back shortly. Whether you leave or stay, come back in about, say, 10 minutes or so. This halftime will be over, I think in about 10 minutes or so. I'm just going to go grab something real quick, probably like Italian icy. I'm going to grab that out the fridge and, just walk around for a little bit and I'll be right back. So, we got a whole half left of basketball. We'll see how much. Oh, I'm straight. I thought for some reason, I thought my battery juice was gonna run down, but no, I'm good. I'm around 80 something, 80, 90. So I'm gonna return in a minute, y'all. All right, peace. I'll be back in a second. Wait a second. I didn't realize I could. What did I just? What the heck? I put the green. Stop. I don't know. I put the green screen on here by mistake. This is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I put the green screen on by mistake, y'all. Some advice? Yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out how. I'm going to have to play around with that some other time. Oh, there it goes. It's right here. That's how you knock the camera off, because I could actually take y'all with me as long as I can knock the camera off for a second. 53 records for points in the game by who? That was Liz Camp Age. Was it AJ Wilson? Because I think it was Camp Age though. You say what? How do I tell my girlfriend's parents we dating? She said, bro, you in trouble. That's all I'm gonna say to you, bro. You in trouble. She's 17. Man, bro, you need to contact a lawyer. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you no more than that, because when you look at her age and you look at your age, if you're not trolling, yeah, bro, you can find yourself in some deep, deep trouble there. So you might wanna try to get some free legal counseling. That's all I can say. But I'm waiting. I'm pumped up for the second half, y'all. Um, but yeah, I'll return. So y'all just pop back through in here in a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and let me see what it's. Oh, okay, I see what that is. Nah, man. No such thing. I might just have to get you up out of here. I'd be so nice to entertain some people, but I can't entertain everybody. I can see that now. Everybody online you ain't supposed to be talking to. Yeah, we gotta get this dude up out of here. So yeah, let's get him up out of here. Sometimes you just got to kick people. You don't want you can't be nice to everybody. It's just like real life. You can't be nice to everybody. But let me go before halftime be over. I'll be right back in a second, y'all. We got a 1 point game. Fever, Liberty. 1 point game. 1 point game. Fever and Liberty, folks. Yeah. So, New York got a 1 point lead. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Sabrina, top of the key three. It's all good. Triggers a three. Give the Fever three. Give the Liberty three. It is a 57-53 game, folks. New York up by 4. Kelsey Mitchell straight on three. Off. Sabrina, I can't talk. Tasha Cloud, bring it across. Here's Sabrina with another three. Way off. Tasha Cloud board. Here's Caitlin Clark. What will Clark do? Nice pass to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall with shot ricochets and goes over the backboard. That's out of bounds to New York. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. We back from halftime officially. We have ourselves a game here on our hands. Here is Natasha Cloud. Natasha Cloud, defended by Kelsey Mitchell, goes around the screen. Natasha Cloud, pro outside the three-point line, gets inside. There will be an offensive foul. There will be a legal swing set by the Liberty. Ball will go back to the Indiana Fever. Let's see. Can Indiana get something going here? Hopefully they could, right? It's a 4-point lead. 7:45 left. Here's Caitlin Clark with the ball. Looking. Pass inside to Kid. Oh, man. Kelsey Mitchell missed an easy bunny. Brianna Stewart brought it up herself. She's a DIYer. Here's Sabrina. To Tosh Cloud. Round the screen. Tough. Physical contact. It'll probably be a block foul. I think it is. Block foul on, I think Lexi Hall. Quick huddle meeting by the New York Liberty here as they look to try to add to their lead. We got 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Tosh Cloud will step to the line for three. She's been an outstanding acquisition for the New York Liberty this whole season. Here's Tosh Cloud first free throw. It is money. Jackpot. That's a free throw on the board. She has one more coming. Can you convert? Goes in the paint. Line up waiting for the rebound or make. Here's Natasha Cloud for her second and final free throw. She makes that one too. New York lead extends to 6. What can the Fever do? Here's Caitlin. Bring that thing slowly across half court. Now she gets it. Dribbles, gives it to Leah Boston. Tried the two-lady game. Didn't connect there. Sabrina to Brianna. Brianna Stewart running down the court, loses out of bounds. So it's been lost out of bounds by Brianna Stewart to go back to the New York Liberty. So the Liberty got a 59-53 lead, ladies and gentlemen. It is about 7 minutes to go here. And we're going to see if the Fever can put something together. Inbound from Boston to Caitlin. Caitlin going to slow stroll it up this time. She's going to slow stroll it up. She crossed the timeline, keeping that dribble alive. Here she goes. Defended by Tosh Cloud. Over to Kelsey. Kelsey top of the key. Diving in the paint. Scores! Kelsey Mitchell with an and one. Boom! Give her that. Let's go to the free throw line and complete the three-point play if we can. So, ladies and gentlemen, Kelsey Mitchell has been balling. Kelsey Mitchell looks good, don't she? Kelsey Mitchell looked great when Caitlin Clark is out there with her. Say she don't. Tell me she don't. Tell me she don't look good when Caitlin Clark is out there with her. Here is Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line to complete the three-point play. Kelsey's got 10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 for 12 shooting night. Kelsey for the and one, she misses it. Soberly with the rebound. To Cloud. Cloud bringing it up. Cross timeline. Give it to Brianna Stewart. Couple of footsteps outside of the top of the key. Got Sophie on. Dribble. Keep it alive. Give it to Natasha Cloud. Natasha Cloud. Here's Soberly in the paint with Aaliyah Boston on. Boston with the block. Threw it away. Soberly threw it away to Lexi Hall. Caitlin Clark got it. Here's Caitlin Clark. Here's Lexi Hall. Wide open three. And she makes some pay. Lexi, bestie. Yeah, let's go. Lexi gets us back on the board. It's a 58-59 game. It's back down to a 1-point game. 6:24 left on the clock. Solid. Outside top of the key. Tasha Cloud. Going around. She moving around top of the key. She gets inside. She right outside the paint. Got her elbow. Here's Solid. Solid trying to give it to Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart finna lose it. Gives it back to Natasha Cloud. Top of the key three. And it misses it. Here is Caitlin Clark. Great rebounding guard. Give it to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall got it. Aaliyah Boston wide open. Let's go. Aaliyah Boston wide open like the screen though in the summertime. And we got ourselves a Fever lead, ladies and gentlemen. It is Fever 60. New York Liberty 59, and guys, ladies and gentlemen, robots and aliens, we got ourselves a game. We got ourselves a game right now. So, Lexi finding Aaliyah Boston for the easiest of twos, and right now, the Indiana Fever are up 60-59. I'm feeling this right now, y'all. I'm feeling the back and forth. I'm feeling the pacing. I'm feeling Caitlin Clark, filling the game out in the second half. Sabrina has been playing wonderful. It's just been a great game, y'all. This he's showing some show that's coming to Disney Plus. It looks like it's gonna be real good. Just that quick, I forgot. I think it's called Ironheart. They're like, it's gonna be a good show. That show looked like it's gonna be good. Then in August, they got a show coming out called I think it's I forget what it's gonna be on, but it's called Alien Earth. So I want to check that out too. I got a music and movie channel. I'm gonna start trying to put more content over there as well. One of the biggest reasons for me to do this live stream, obviously being a Caitlin Clark and Iowa fan, a Fever fan, but also I ain't been putting out a lot of content. If y'all peep lately, I ain't been putting out a lot of videos. It's up and down with me. Depends on how I'm feeling. Depending on how life is going. Depending on work. I'm sitting here holding the spoon, waiting for my Italian ice to kind of thaw out a little bit. I don't want to eat it when it's like really, really frozen. But yeah, it depends on what I have going. And also, you got to guard against burnout. Sometimes you can get burnt out. So sometimes you have to step back and take a break so you don't burn out. Like, I think that's important to stress to content creators. Like, yes, you love what you cover, but you only human, so you risk the possibility of just saying, I'm burnt out between family life, if you got kids, similar to me, if you got, obligation, a life, family, friends, significant others. You got to make time for all of them, and you need to find time to talk about the stuff you love and talk to your fans, your subscribers, your viewers. So no, it's not always easy. So sometimes to step back, even if it's for 4 days or 3 days, even if it's for 5 days. A lot of people just go, 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 and I have nothing against anybody who just pedal to the metal, go, 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 go. But I just said that I hope that those content creators, that they never burn out. I hope they never do. Because I know me myself. Sometimes I get to that point where I be like, I want to talk about something else because there's a lot going on in the world. But the one thing about sports is it's an outlet. It's an outlet for us. So we back. Sabrina with the 3. They didn't miss. They battling for the board. Who is it? Who's it going to go to? So it's going to go to the Fever. So I believe it's battling with like 4 jerseys on the Fever side of things to get that rebound. So Leah Boston going to inbound to Caitlin Clark with Natasha on the short temporary, like a quick screen there from Boston. Caitlin brings it across. Give it to AB, top of the key. She give it back to Caitlin. AB got it. AB gonna go try to score herself, and guess what? She does. Caitlin Clark to Leah Boston. Leah Boston scores. Caitlin gets the assist. It's 3-point lead. Boston with 6 points and 6 rebounds. That ain't no foul. That's a tie-up. This is Sabri got fouled. Stop playing. Let me try to turn this down a little bit. I hope that the sound is not in the video. Because I don't want that problem. So let me make sure I turn this down so it's up just a touch where I can kind of hear them, but I don't want this sound in the video from the game. So Sabri loses the jump ball. So here's a Caitlin. Caitlin going around Boston. Tasha Cloud. Is that a foul? Or no? I don't know what that was. Indiana Fever on the 9-0 run over the last 2 minutes. So Caitlin Clark really playing good today. More of an orchestrator, more of a demonstrator in this set. Distributor. I said demonstrator. Distributor. Kelsey Mitchell with a straight on 3, and guess what? Buckets. Buckets and buckets. Here's Natasha Howard to Nyara Sabri for her corner 3, which is way off. Here's Caitlin Clark on the go. On the go. Ooh, Caitlin Clark with a nice layup over Nyara Sabri. So Caitlin Clark not to be deterred by the bigger Sabri. There's an 8-point lead here. I think New York Liberty need a timeout, but what will happen? Here's Brianna Stewart working one-on-one against Aaliyah Boston. Here is the pass from her to Sabrina. Sabrina gives it right back to Brianna. Brianna throws it up by the free throw line, jump shot, and I didn't see anything, but they called a foul on Boston. The Fever are in the middle of a huge run, ladies and gentlemen. And it's an 8-point lead, 67-59. 67-59 right now. So, yeah, things are... What is with this green screen popping up? So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, right now, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're trying to review this or something. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. My bad. I'm misleading y'all. It's Sabrina. I can't talk. Brianna Stewart missed a free throw. It's still 67-59. Caitlin Clark with a long 3, and that's good. Caitlin Clark is on fire, and I ain't no liar, and she won't stop. She about to pop that 3, and it's going to go down. It's an 11-point game, and Caitlin Clark is playing lights out. Hey, New York Liberty fans, are you ready for your first loss? Holla at your boy and let me know. Caitlin Clark, 30 points, 7 for 11, 11 for 15, 11 for 16. She on jack mode right now. Caitlin Clark is on beast mode. Heat check. Let's go. Clark in the building. Clark in the building. Drinking on my water. Caitlin Clark out here. Wet like water. Cool water switch in the place to be. So we didn't go on timeout. I mean, we didn't go on a official timeout. There was a timeout called by the Liberty, but the telecast never went to commercial. So we pretty much stayed put the whole time. So we'll see what the fever. We'll see what the Liberty are made of. It's an 11-point game. It's 4 minutes left. It's 70-59, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 17-0 run by the Fever. The Fever scored 17 unanswered in the last 3.5 minutes. This is what's up, man. The Fever is locked in right now. Caitlin Clark having herself a wonderful game. Here's Isabel Harris. Here is Sabrina. Damn, Breonna Stewart just threw it away. On the baseline, she threw it away. Look, it's a long game. It's 14 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't no way this game is over. So the Fever, this happened to us last time. We didn't complete the job. We didn't complete the assignment. This time, we up and we got to stay up. So here's Caitlin. Caitlin dribbling with the ball. Here's Natasha Howard all alone. Caitlin, shot, and she get fouled. Caitlin Clark, ready for war. I love to see that. Caitlin Clark ready for war today, y'all. Oh, Clarky. Caitlin Clark is ready for war, y'all. She war ready today. On today, she war ready. Offensively, she war ready. Got Tasha Cloud all up on her. And they call a foul on Tasha Cloud. First free throw for Caitlin. Cool water switch. Let's go. Clark with 31 tonight. Caitlin Clark with 31 tonight. Okay, we got another free throw coming for Caitlin Clark. Now, Sabli and Natasha Cloud to take a seat on the bench and get some rest. Isabel Harris to come out too. Caitlin Clark with one more remaining. Fever trying to get back to 500 on the season. Clark, cool water switch. It's in there. What a way. What a game. What a way for Clark to come back, ladies and gentlemen. What a way. Right? Ira Sabli. 13-point lead by the Fever. Third quarter. 3:28 left. Foul on the Indiana Fever. I believe so. Kennedy Burke was fouled. New York will huddle up. Fever trying to talk this one through. It's a 13-point lead with 3:28 left to go in the game. Burke going to the line for 2 free throws, a pair. You know, it's a long game, y'all. 14 minutes is a long, long time. Fever cannot get comfortable. Burke misses the first free throw. Tomorrow we got Chicago Sky versus the Connecticut Sun tomorrow at high noon on CBS. And then Thursday, we got a couple of games. Cape Martin, Indiana Fever. And then Golden State and the Cape Martin and the Indiana Fever. It'll be another match between Cape Martin and Cape Martin. Sydney Colson in. Kay went out for a rest. It's Kelsey Mitchell with Kennedy Burke on him. Kelsey cutting the driver, gets into the line. Throws up a wild shot. It's off. Here's Breonna Stewart to Kennedy Burke. Kennedy Burke bring across the timeline. Kennedy Burke to Breonna. Looking to get in the paint. Spin move. Jump shot. It's good. New York Liberty gets it back down to a 10-point game, y'all. 2:54 left in this third quarter right now. Here is Dantes. Here's Dantes to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall. Dribble live. Sydney Colson. Corner 3 on the left side. And it's all net. All net. Sabrina Ionescu to Naira Sabri. Ball lost. Out of bounds. Off of the Liberty. Off of the Liberty. I think it was off of the Liberty. Yeah, it's off of the Liberty. Here's Sydney Colson. Sydney Colson bringing it over the time. There she is. Dribbling. Ferrari Tylee, Maureen Johannes, dump off. Here's Dantes. Shoots the three. Straight on. And that's all good. That's all good. There's Dantes. Long range distance dial up. Like in the net when it first started. Long distance dial up. That Demiris Dantes. Let's go. It's a 16-point lead. And the Fever guys are like on a 22-3 run, a 22-5 run. This is wow. So it's a 14-point game with 2 minutes, a little under 2 minutes left. Colson with the ball, dancing with it a little bit, brings it outside the 3-point line, gives it to Kelsey Mitchell. You always got to be worried she can stick you from anywhere. Kelsey Mitchell straight on 3, and it misses. Wow, Breonna Stewart had the rebound and batted it out of bounds. I believe that New York, even though they're struggling, and here comes Caitlin. Here come old Caitlin Clark that checked back in. Caitlin Clark coming back in. So I think that even though they're struggling with Liberty, they're never out of the game. So I'm not going to sit here and believe that they're going to lose. Wow. Oh, Lexi missed it. Caitlin Clark set Lexi over a wide open shot, and she missed it. Maureen Johannes for 3. And this is what Maureen Johannes does. This young lady, this Frenchman, she can shoot out of a ball. And she drops it. It's down to 11. Caitlin Clark for 3. Miss it. I knew that one was off. Here's Sophie. Sophie from the corner for 3. That's all. Fever are up by 11 as we approach 1 minute to go in the third. And it's not over. Fever must keep playing because I believe that the Liberty weapon will. Pass almost intercepted by Demiris Dantes. Almost intercepted. Here's the score again. 78-67. There is a little under a minute left in the third. And the Fever hold on to this 11-point lead. We'll see if it trickles away. And we'll see if the Fever can stay aggressive. Here's Sabrina. Long range 3, and it's all good. Sabrina Ionescu. Ionescu dialing it up. It's a single-digit game again. Ladies and gentlemen, with 55 seconds to go in the third quarter, Sabrina with a long-distance 3-point bomb from the left side of the floor, she scores, and the Fever have it down to 8. I'd like to see Caitlin get a little bit more aggressive, but I can't say that. Sabrina's got 27, so she's going mano-a-mano with Caitlin Clark, because Caitlin's got 30. Caitlin got like 30, 35? Caitlin got like 35. And Sabrina got 27. So they showing out today. Both of these young ladies. There was a foul. There was a foul on the Liberty. And Sydney Colson makes her first free throw. So it's back to a 9-point game. Here's Sydney Colson for her second free throw. She scores it. It's 80-70. It's 40 seconds left. Here's Sabrina Ionescu bringing the ball across. What's she gonna do? Is she gonna go 1-on-1 against Lexi? Let's see. Turnaround jump shot, gets fouled. Trying to create something out of nothing. I told y'all the Liberty wasn't going away. They're gonna continue to just try to dissect this Indiana Fever team little by little. There's a long 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a long time. So we got 35 seconds left. Sabrina back down Lexi. Shot was way off, but she manages to get fouled on a turnaround jumper. So Sabrina's a great free throw shooter. So she'll see if she can get this down to up under 10. Here's Sabrina looking for points 28 and 29. Oh, I just said she was a great free throw shooter, and she misses the first of 2. Wow. So Sabrina going for point number 28 right now. Here's Sabrina for point 28, and she scores. It rattles in, it goes around and around, and it drops. So I don't know what happened. They're not letting me What's with this thing? What's with this crazy? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. But anyway, Caitlin Clark I think she got fouled. I was dealing with this at the same time with the screen. Caitlin Clark will go second round for 2 free throws. She missed it. She made 1 out of 2. I don't know. This is what happens when you look away. Anyway, Caitlin Clark, Fever got that rebound. She whips it across court to Lexi. Lexi tried to dunk it into Leah Boston, but it was tipped. So it looks like the Liberty will get the last shot here. They're down by 9. The New York Liberty will get the final shot of the quarter. 71-80, third quarter. And then Sabrina's long distance logo 3 misses. Tap out to Caitlin. So we got 1 quarter left. We got 1 quarter left, y'all. And Sabrina's got 28. Caitlin's got 32. And Breanna Stewart got 16. Sabrina and Caitlin are dueling, guys. They are dueling. So, hey, man, I'll hit that like button. I've been on the stream. Let's see what Caitlin got to say real quick.
I've been pretty good. I think we can play better defense, though. If we just play a little bit better defense, stop them in transition, we have a bigger lead than we have. It feels like a very similar situation to the last time we played up here, so we can't have the last 2 to start the quarter. There was a point where Coach told you guys during a timeout that she wanted you guys to keep doing what you were doing. What exactly is working well for you right now? I think our double drags early in transition to a stagger away. Like, they haven't been able to stop it yet, so just continue to get to that. But like I said, it starts on defense for us. Right? Good luck the rest of the way. 32 points for Clark, a career high time 7 threes so far. And as always, bringing that personality.
So, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but they were interviewing Caitlin at the end of the third there. We got ourselves 1 quarter of action left. 71-80 game. It's still anyone's game. A 9-point lead ain't nothing. You know, New York can come out and run us out the building. This could go down like last game. So the Fever got to hold serve. They got to play tight. But they also got to play loose. They got to play smart and loose in this 4th quarter. Caitlin Clark can't go logo 3 crazy right now because we got a lead. She needs to play smart basketball, lessen the risk, move the ball, high IQ basketball. I don't mind Caitlin shooting as long as she driving along too. We don't need logo 3s. We up by 9. I mean, we don't really need it right now. But trying to tell Caitlin not to shoot a logo 3. I mean, she gonna do what she want to do, but if we play smart basketball against this championship team, we should be able to overcome them in this 4th quarter. I mean, Kickback is on the line. We lost the last game just like this. New York overtook us, so even though we playing this championship experience team, we just got to play smart basketball here in the final 10 minutes. This is going to be a final 10 minutes of lively 4th quarter. We're going to bring the energy. This should be fun, folks. So, you know, buckle in. You know, if you're watching the game with me, put a salute in the chat. You know, let's watch this game and see how it plays out. I'm hoping for an amazing finish. And for some reason, I don't know if people are commenting or not, but salute to y'all. The comments are not coming through, and I think I know why that is, but I can't fix that at this moment. But if you're not coming, you're just watching, hey, enjoy this final 4th quarter. It's going to be fun. I want to see this, I want to see all kind of movies right now. Superman ain't out yet. I want to see the new Jurassic World because I love Scarlett Johansson. There's a lot of movies that I want to see right now. So yeah, we still in the process of going to the 4th quarter. So I'm hoping this 4th quarter is everything, y'all. I'm hoping this 4th quarter is everything. Yeah, y'all. They out here dueling. Look at this. See that? They out here going at it. They out here going at it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so here we go. We got the 4th and final quarter. Fourth and final quarter, y'all. We getting locked in. Shot attempt by, I think that was Dantas. No, my bad. Marine. This is New York's ball. It couldn't be. Here's Marine Johannes. Whip pass to Sabrina. Sabrina keeping up with the ball. There's a foul on Colson. Colson smacked into it. Sabrina took a hard hit right there. Will she get back up? I'm looking at TikTok. I can't even see possible comments, y'all. You know, I feel like I almost want to restart the. Let me see something. See, none of the comments gonna pop back up. None of the comments gonna pop back up. That's crazy. All this time and none of the comments gonna pop back up. Y'all could tell. I got the my lady is clearly more tech savvy than I am. I'm gonna have to get with her and hook up my technology, get my technology all advanced. These are things I'm gonna have to work on because right now I should have seen these comments. I'm sorry I missed y'all comments though. Salute to Stick, salute to Rhino and everybody else. Hey, let's do it, y'all. So it's an 8-point game. New York Liberty down by 8. Fever up 8. Let's go. 9:16 left. Here's Kate. Got Sabali on her. The sister to Satu Sabali. Yeah, Caitlin. Tried to fire a pass over to Lexi. Is intercepted by Sabrina. Brianna Stewart with only Caitlin on her. What is that? Is that a foul? Brianna Stewart versus Caitlin Clark. Brianna Stewart's probably going to win that matchup most nights. Let's see. Was that a foul? I can't hear nothing. Let me try to see. I feel like that was a foul. Yeah, it was. Brianna Stewart to the free throw line. What's going on? Shout out to a friend. Yeah, friend. I feel for you. So Brianna Stewart makes the first free throw. It's a 7-point game. Here's Brianna Stewart, 74-80. 74-80. Liberty behind by 6. 9 minutes left. Let's go. Let's go. Here's Sydney Colson. Sydney Colson looking. Gives it to Dantas. Dantas gives it to Caitlin. Caitlin got Brianna Stewart on her. Caitlin's not going to go one-on-one. She's going to give it to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall gives it to Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard with a bunny shot, and she misses the wide open. She's not technically wide open, but she should have made that. She had enough daylight, and she misses it. Here is Marine Johannes. Oh, Marine with a 2. Marine is a 3-point expert, but she scores the 2-point basket, and guess what? New York is right back in. New York down by only 4 with 8:27 left. I hope this don't melt. I hope this don't melt on me. So, we are on commercial break. We might be in for a camera finish. The Fever cannot do to lose this game. They gotta win this game. They don't need to be going 2 games under 500. If you can't get up to beat the defending champion, who can you get up to beat? So, it's the first game back for Caitlin Clark, and she's having a wonderful game, and they need to win this game. Period. And I know that's easier said than done, but you just went on a 17-0 run in the third quarter, so you showed that you can be dominant against the defending champion, and you need to keep this up. So the Fever are up by 4 here with about 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Maybe it's 8. I think it was 8 minutes. But look, we should be in for an exciting finish, folks, no matter what happens. But hopefully the Fever can get this victory in Caitlin Clark's first game back. And they don't waste what has been an absolutely sizzling performance by Caitlin today. But late game execution is going to be key. If the Fever can't execute down the stretch, they're going to lose. You know, and I don't want to hear people talking about how great Caitlin had of a performance. Wait a minute, let me rephrase that. I don't mind if people say Caitlin had a brilliant game, but that's about the extent of it if they lose. Like, I don't want to hear like overpraise and over recognition. Like, yeah, she had a wonderful game, a phenomenal game. But if they lose this game, it's dampened just a little bit. Because, you know, we know Caitlin can score. We know she can rack it up. We know she can get hot. We know she can go off. You know, superstar tendencies like all the time. But, you know, these things occur when it's Caitlin Clark. She can light up a gym. But you got to get this win. You got to get wins so that the stats have validation, you know, on this level. So here we are, out of timeout. 8:23 left. New York down by 4. Caitlin has the ball. A double comes from Sabrina and Stewie. Here's Aaliyah Boston. Top key pass to Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham gives it to Caitlin. Caitlin with a logo 3. And it's way off. But Sophie saves everybody and gets the rebound. Coaching to Aaliyah Boston. We don't need logo 3s, Caitlin, at this point. You've had a wonderful game. Sydney Colson with the wide open with a 3, and she never did. See, Colson saved the day right there. And so did Sophie with the rebound. But my thing is, you don't want to ruin your percentages, Caitlin. You've been having a great day shooting. If you start just jacking up logo 3s that don't make sense now, your field goal percentage, your 3-point percentage is going to go down. You don't need it. Marine Johannes forces a 3 at the buzzer. It doesn't miss, but Sabrina gets the rebound. Sabrina got hit by someone because she's grabbing her face. She's grabbing at her nose. So Sabrina Ionescu took a shot from someone. Let's see. Oh! Sophie Cunningham hit Sabrina. It looks like she hit Sabrina all in the eyes. Man, I think it was inadvertent, but that was tough. Sabrina, inbound pass. Brianna Stewart. Hannah legs. Give it to Marina. Johannes. Getting some playing time. Marine just threw it away to Kelsey. Kelsey Mitchell against Sabrina. And Kelsey blows a layup. Kelsey Mitchell blew a layup, folks, that she should have. What about, there should be a point where your layup should not. Missing layups should be unacceptable. I'm sorry. That's your highest percentage shots you can take. No, I'm not from Iowa. You gotta make shots. You know what I mean? My bad. You gotta make layups. You gotta make them, especially when you on a fast break by yourself. You on a one person fast break, and you get down there and you blow the layup. So, second free throw from Sabrina. It's good. It's a 5-point game, 7:09. Caitlin bringing it up against Brianna. Caitlin. We don't need a logo 3, but there's a possibility she shoots it anyway. It's AB. AB in the paint. AB, Sophie, back to AB. AB, don't let them double you and strip the ball. Give it to Kelsey. Kelsey gonna try to cook against the defender. She gets into the paint. She gets another look at it. Off the glass, misses. Kelsey Mitchell for a 3. Bang! Kelsey Mitchell bang down the 3. No, 2. Long 2, my bad. It's a 7-point game. There's 6:30 approaching. Here's Sabrina. Sabrina between the legs. Here goes Sabrina. They crowding. Like, great defense by Caitlin and Aaliyah. Great defense by Caitlin and Aaliyah. Nice defense. They trapped Sabrina. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. You know? Don't be afraid to get in there, Caitlin. Defense, it ain't gonna bite you. It ain't gonna bite you, Caitlin. Defense will not bite. Cook on D like you cook on 3. Let's go. Let's go. Nice defense from Caitlin and AD. Caitlin across the timeline with the dribble, slow walking, looking for something, searching, looking for Sophie. We'll go inside the paint to Leah Boston. Boston try to throw it back. Throws it away to Cloud. Cloud on the go. Cloud pushing. Sabrina thought about a low on 3. Driving in the paint, gets fouled. Sabrina will go back to the free throw line with exactly 6 minutes left, and she will try to make this a one possession game. Sabrina get fouled by Sophie. And Sabrina gonna try to make this one possession game. Well, if she knocks down both free throws, with 6 minutes left, it's gonna be a one possession game, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see if Sabrina can go to the free throw line and knock them in. Sabrina got 30. She is on a heater. Sabrina makes the first free throw. This girl is good. How can I say this? I always appreciate Sabrina Ionescu, but she's a great player. I give her props. She's a great player, and she's a champion. She makes a second free throw. The clock is off, but they saying it's 70. They saying it's 81 to 85. Okay, it's 82-85 like I thought. So 82-85. Leah Boston dribbling into the paint. Goes up. Scores! Leah Boston! Leah Boston, y'all, with a chance for a 3-point play. Leah Boston is coming through. Pound your chest. Let's go. Leah Boston with a 3-point. She doing herself. Who knew Leah Boston was a DIYer? She said, I'm going to do it myself. I know how to dribble. And watch me. Watch me. She said, don't believe me, just watch. And the 3-point play is converted. And it's a 6-point lead. Aaliyah Boston, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 9 points. It don't sound good, but she makes it sound good. Here's Natasha Cloud. Pass to Breanna Stewart. Give it to Natasha Cloud. Outside, on top of the key. Gets inside, right by the free throw line. Jump shot. Rimmed around and misses. Sophie Cunningham. The rebound, give it to Sydney Colson. Colson will rush it across the timeline. Nice. Caitlin on the bench. What's going on? Maybe she winded it. Kelsey Mitchell for the jump shot. Let's go. They need a timeout. Kelsey Mitchell with the jumper. It's an 8-point game to 5-11. Let's go, Fever. Fever, Las Vegas. You know, those are my 2 teams, right? Fever and Las Vegas. But right now, I feel good. But with 5 minutes left, things could go south quick. So we are glad to see the Fever in position that they're in. But we know this thing could turn, like a Coke bottle top in a heartbeat. Oh, man. This has been a very good game, y'all. That's an understatement. This has been a great game. Got peanuts in my price. I like cashews. Who like peanuts out there? Anybody like peanuts? I prefer cashews. But you can't be picky. So, who's going to win this game? That's what I want to know. Who's going to win this game? On my nose. So who is going to come up with the W, folks? With 5 minutes left, 8-point lead by the Fever. I would say the Fever got him on the ropes, but it's too much time left. I wonder why Caitlin on the bench. I want to see her go for 40. In a win. Not in a loss. So, So we still at commercial. And this icy is good, you know? Mm-hmm. So we'll see if the people can hang on. I mean, that's what we're here for. See if these people can hang on. It's been a great game. Liberty been balling. Sabrina's been balling. You know, Brianna's she's been pretty good. Nyara's been okay. Natasha Cloud and I have one of her best games. Aaliyah Boston has been, she's been scrapping out there. She's been giving us some good quality minutes. You know, Caitlin had a wonderful first half. Right now, she's sitting on 32. I'm thinking Caitlin on the bench. I'm thinking Caitlin on the bench because she might be kind of winded. Because Caitlin Clark, she's still sitting on the bench right now. Which, I mean, this is the first game back. I mean, we do have an 8-point lead. We technically, if we can't win this game without her, then that says a lot. After what the first half she's given us. Breanna Stewart turnaround jump shot that she normally would make, she misses it. They tried to pressure Boston. She got it out to Kelsey. Sophie Cunningham. She has it now. Hit is Aaliyah Boston outside the 3-point line. Drives inside, keeping the dribble alive. The ball out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Indiana Fever, I believe so. 9-point lead for the Fever. 4:40 left. Leah Boston to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell shoots the 3, and Kelsey Mitchell was unlocked. Suddenly, Kelsey Mitchell got it going. Caitlin might not need to come back in for the 8-point lead. 11-point lead. Let's see. Can the Liberty? Can they stay unbeaten even though they look like they're on the ropes a little bit? Breanna Stewart free throw line shot off. I think we might get some revenge, bro. Poston to Aaliyah Buck. No. Poston just holding it. Now she's just keeping it. Poston just holding the ball. Shot clock running down. Boston misses it. That should be a foul on Stewie. That should be a foul on Stewie. Because Stewie kind of like Kelsey Mitchell shook the hell out of Natasha Cloud, and she buries the 3. You know, kind of put Natasha on skates there for a second, and that's all she needed was just a little daylight, and Kelsey just drains that thing. So the lead is 11. There's 3:43 left. Interesting to see if we'll see Caitlin come back in, but we might not. Kelsey is got her scoring up to 19. Is it time out by somebody? Or what? What is going on? Is there a replay? I see the referees at the scores table. Yeah, it's some kind of challenge. But don't ask me what, though. So, I don't know what's being challenged. Let me see. Could it be if she was on the 3-point line? Would they be looking at that? I mean, she was clearly behind the 3-point line. They couldn't be looking at that. Official would be. Let me turn this up a little bit. What's going on with you, Brian? I want to see what they're talking about. I'm trying to only turn it up just to hear the call. I don't want to put too much of the sound in the string. I just want to hear what the call was. I not saying what it is, but they still looking maybe. I need to put this ice back up in the freezer, but I'm trying to wait till the end of the game. Why? Why are they taking so long? The call stands. Whatever the call was, the call stands. They had to know that was a 3. They didn't have to review that. So, Natasha Howard. If I say Natasha Howard one more time, Natasha Cloud got fouled on a layup attempt. She almost got the basket to drop. She almost had one opportunity, but she missed. So she gonna go to the free throw line for 2 and try to cut this. She missed it. And it's gonna stay at a double-digit lead no matter what. So Natasha Cloud, she gonna try to make it a 10-point game. And we'll see if she can. She makes it a 10-point game for the Liberty with 3.5 to go. Caitlin Clark back in the game. I'll see how this goes. 10-point game, Lexi to Caitlin. Caitlin by the Gainesville, by the Gainesville Gainesbridge Fieldhouse sign. I can't talk. Caitlin Clark getting inside the paint, off the basket, off the backboard. She missed it. Aaliyah Boston got the rebound. She went back up. I think she got fouled. Those little scoop shots by Caitlin, they tend to work sometimes, but it didn't work that time. But Aaliyah Boston was able to get the foul. Like Caitlin with a nice little scoop off the backboard, and that's normally, cool water switch, but today it missed. And so, but Boston on the board. Oh man, Aaliyah Boston missed the first free throw. Well, normally that's butter for Caitlin Clark. That's bread and butter type stuff, but it just didn't miss. And Breanna Stewart, aka Stewie, disagreed with the call, but the foul was called. Aaliyah Boston makes 1 out of 2. It's a 11-point game now with 3 minutes approaching fast. New York's got to go to work if they want to keep their unbeaten season alive. Here's Sabrina off the backboard. A shot she normally makes layups like that. She misses. And so, they're on the ropes. Here's Caitlin. Caitlin with Sabrina on her. Caitlin to Lexi. Lexi with a nice scoring layup. Let's go. I mean, that was Sophie. My bad. Sophie with the score. They're on the ropes. Oh, that was Lexi. See, the blonde hair is throwing me off. That was Lexi. I should have just went with Lexi like I said. Then I said it was Sophie. But yeah, Lexi Hall, very effective and efficient tonight, today. Cooking Caitlin. Cooking Caitlin is in the house tonight. So I feel confident. But again, it's still 2:38 left, and the Liberty have a chance to cut it down to 11. It's never over until it's over. Here's Breanna Stewart with the second free throw, and it's off. How is it out on Lexi? How is it out on her keeper? So the Liberty go 1 for 2, but they get the ball back. They got a chance to make it 10 or 11 if they can score. And they got to go quick. They can't be wasting time right now. Screen from Cloud. Cloud threw it away. It ends up in the hands of Caitlin. What's Caitlin going to do? She's going to pull it back. Caitlin's smart decision. Pulls it back. Caitlin driving to the cup. What's she going to do with it? Give it up. Kelsey Mitchell for 3! Let's go! Kelsey Mitchell straight down the hatch, straight like that, and now it's a 15-point game with 2 minutes left, and I inhale victory. And it's so close, I can almost taste it. 2 minutes left, 15-point lead. Caitlin was dancing and moving with the ball. She could have shot any time, but she decides to find Kelsey Mitchell. Finders, threepers. And she hits the three, and just like that, Caitlin celebrating for her teammate. And it's a vigorous celebration for Caitlin. You can't tell me Caitlin don't love to see her I almost said her three mates. You can't tell me she doesn't love, well, yeah, it is a three mate. Caitlin can shoot threes, so can Kelsey. But you can't tell me Caitlin don't get fired up to see her teammates win. We're not at Iowa anymore. You adapt, you learn new teammates, you learn new systems, and we're well established in year number 2. This is what it is. Take the opportunity and thrive. The New York Liberty, they beat us last game. A chance for revenge is here, and the opportunity to knock off this New York Liberty team so it can be no more unbeaten teams. The Minnesota Lynx lost their first game of the season a few days ago. If the Liberty lose today, that's it. No more unbeaten teams. So 44-0 season dream, that's over. We knew it wasn't going to happen anyway. Nobody was going 44-0. But here we are. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes on the nose. 15-point game. Liberty running out of time. Sabrina for a 3. Sabrina misses. You know? In the grand scheme of things, the Liberty needs this win more. Got to get back to 500. This gets you back to 500. You get your revenge on the Liberty. Caitlin Clark comes back. You get a win with Caitlin against a contending, defending champion team. If Caitlin would have came back against the Sun in the next game, then it could be said that, she was looking to play an inferior opponent. But because she came back today, didn't get the quality win against a defending champion opponent. So it looks better, it tastes better, So here we are, Kelsey to Caitlin, distributing. Caitlin's done an excellent job of distributing. It's Sophie to Caitlin. Caitlin's logo 3 is off. Luckily, though, even though it was off, and New York they're down by 13 with 129 left. You're at a point in the game where, you should be able to survive. At this point, you should be able to survive. Even with missed shots, you should be able to survive. Because, the odds are not in the Liberty's favor. 2-lady game. Sophie Cunningham for a 3-pointer, wide open 3, and that's it. That's it. Indiana Fever, first 100-point game of the season. Fever 102. Liberty going to be handed a big-time loss here. Double-digit loss by the New York Liberty. Hey, can't win them all, y'all. Sabrina with a free throw jump shot. She tries to silence the crowd a bit. 88-102. It feels good to get this victory. I will tell you that. So now, I don't know. Caitlin might just dribble it out. She might not even shoot. She might just. It's 34 seconds left. 33, 32, 35. The clock is ticking. 3 seconds left. Caitlin will just let the clock run out. Yeah, Caitlin lets the clock run out. 27 seconds left. That's it. 27 seconds left. It's a 14-point lead. This thing is salty. This thing is over. This thing is toast. They come to bench players for the Liberty. So Caitlin won't score 40, but we get the victory. So in that regard, she got her numbers essentially in the first half. She came out in the second half. She scored when she needed to. She distributed when she needed to. And hey, who cares about leaving a 40-point game on the table? This is a much-needed victory. Just proud to see Caitlin come back and thrive. Not just come back, but thrive too. But to be able to thrive. Okay, the Liberty could shoot the ball. Maybe they're going to dribble it out too. The shot clock It's not turned off. It's it's like a 2 second difference. But the Liberty are just gonna let this ball. They're just gonna let the clock go out, and then Fever gonna get it again. I don't know if I like that. I'm kind of old school where I don't want no turnover. I don't, that's what happens when you two teams dribbling the clock out. You get turned. Somebody gonna get a turnover. But Sophie Cunningham embracing, Stephanie White in Brondello, Sandy Brondello embracing. Fever, we moved back to 500 on the season. Let's go. Caitlin Clark finishing with 32. I almost had the near triple double. She almost messed around and had a triple double. 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Excellent game. Definitely a rewatchable game. This one was fantastic. This one whet the appetite, satisfied the appetite of all the Clark fans that miss watching her in action. That sizzle was back. That steak sizzle was back. With Caitlin out, it was like a microwave egg roll from the dollar store. Now that Caitlin back, it's like having you a real back. It's got that sizzle to it. So it was a great game, y'all. It was a fantastic game.
There's a lot we can still improve on, which is really positive for us, but that's how the Fever are supposed to play basketball, up-tempo, unselfish.
I thought it was
For your teammates, so really proud of our group.
I like that defensive stop down the stretch. I thought that was an amazing defensive stop by AB and Caitlin Clark on Sabrina Ionescu. Like I said, if you unbeaten in football, if you unbeaten in baseball for 3 weeks, for 4 weeks, if you got a 10-0 record, if you 15-0, somebody finna knock you off. Somebody want to knock your block off. You're not going unbeaten in nothing. You're not going unbeaten in NFL. You're not going unbeaten in NBA. You're not going to go unbeaten in soccer. You ain't going unbeaten in nothing. No sport. Hockey. Because if you even look like you're trying to have an undefeated season, somebody finna come in and knock your block off. And it happened to the Minnesota Lynx the other day versus Seattle. And today, my Liberty, they handle their business, y'all. I said my Liberty. Hello, not my team. The Fever. Clark and the Fever. We handled our business today, and we handle our business today. So, final score 102-88. Fever sitting right in that playoff position, even though it's super early. Congratulations to Lexi Hall for having a great game. Leah Boston for having a wonderful game, even though she didn't score like say double figures and all of that. I think she did have 10. She did great across the board. Caitlin Clark, she was most effective when she needed to be. And one thing you got to realize is that take a quote from Stephen A. I will never act like it was my quote. This young lady, offensive talent, you could believe that. You know that. You've seen her do it. No matter who you are, you've seen her cook. Say you ain't never seen Caitlin cook. Say you never have. Drop it in the comment section. Somebody just sent me a text right now talking about Caitlin Clark is a fraud. Somebody just sent me a text this minute talking about Clark is fraud. I got another text just now saying that's just one game from Caitlin Clark. Hey, I'm not playing. Somebody just sent me a text just now saying that Caitlin Clark, that's just one game. Y'all couldn't wait. Y'all couldn't wait to text me. I'm gonna enjoy this victory. I don't know what y'all gonna do. I'm gonna enjoy this victory. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna enjoy this victory and the rest of the day. I gotta go out here. I gotta clean out my car. I gotta wash my car. We got a lot of stuff I need to do. I got to check on the kiddos. What are y'all talking about? But yeah, salute to everybody, man. I can't do. We're gonna spend like another 5 minutes in the stream, and then we're gonna probably wrap it up. See what's on TV. It was a fantastic game. I think that's the kind of game Caitlin was hoping she'd have. And you can never control how you gonna shoot, but you can only control how good you practice. Kansas Owen, what is you talking about? What is you talking about in this chat? I normally just let y'all rock, but I don't know what you talking about. What's going on? That's God. What's up? Salute, bro. So your Liberty, yeah, they went on down, bro. The Fever, Caitlin Clark put it on them today. Kelsey Mitchell came alive in the second half. Aaliyah Boston had a great all-around game, and then Caitlin Clark, perfect first half. Logo threes going raining them like crazy. And in the second half, she was a master distributor of the basketball, and she scored when she needed to. I thought she played an excellent first game back, and like I was saying, it don't matter what sport you playing, you're not going undefeated. You're not. If you continue to win games weeks into the season, somebody gonna come give you that L. Somebody gonna get up to play you and gonna give you that L. Especially if you beat them and they get another chance, another crack at it, and you still undefeated. Yeah, because the Minnesota Lynx, they not undefeated either. You know, you can't. It's a 44-game season. Nobody is going undefeated. Nobody. It's just not going to happen. So I thought the Liberty made a valiant effort. I thought they fought well. They would unfortunately lose by double digits. You know, I think they'll say that was unfortunate, but you know, the Fever got their get back. You know, they got their get back today, and yeah, I thought Fever fans, Clark fans, everybody was satisfied because Caitlin played like Superman today, and she gave us a little bit of everything. I thought it was no way she wouldn't score 40, but I told y'all before halftime, I wouldn't mind if she didn't score 40 if they get this win. Like, what good if she would have took a few more shots, scored 40, and we possibly would have lost? It wasn't necessary. In the second half, Kelsey, Lexi had it going. That's why I said congratulations to Lexi because she had a wonderful game. That's why I said congratulations to Kelsey because she kept playing hard and gets the Fever back to 500. So, you know, it's a long season, 10 games in. The Liberty gonna be fine. You know, like you just can't win every game. That's just the bottom line. So I was saying that pretty much, you know, the bulk of the stream, like, there's a chance for some revenge, and you're not going to be able to, you know, sit there the whole season and just continue to have a brilliant performance game in, game out, because somebody's going to be coming for you. So, you know, that concludes. No, there is one more game. There is one more game tonight, but I'm not going to cover that. The Valks are playing. Not forget who. You got Big Three ball going on right now. Golf. I'm not trying to watch that. I don't have nothing against golf, but it's only certain events I'll watch. I'm not trying to watch it. I don't do soccer. You got baseball going on. It ain't the kind of time of year for me to really get into baseball unless it's the Phillies. That's not the Phillies playing. And then you got, later on, you got a Game 5 of the hockey season. You know, the Game 5 of the NHL. I mean, the NBA don't start until Monday. So that's Monday night. So we kind of getting towards the end of the NBA season. And then we'll just have WNBA. And from there, we'll be getting close to NFL season. You know, so I can't wait. I can't wait for the NFL, but I definitely am enjoying this WNBA season. I'm enjoying it more than last year. I'm enjoying this season more than last year. It's a lot more fun for me. At times last season, I didn't have a good time last season watching the WNBA, and maybe that's because of the pressure. You know, so many people and so many news sources and everybody talking about Caitlin, and it's still the same thing, but it's easier for me to see this time around. Man, it was fantastic. So, man, did you do the game? I'm about to get ready to jump off of here. And I'm gonna clean the car, wash the car. I got a lot that I need to do. Snowman, I'm sure did you call the game? I was thinking you would. I thought it was a great game, man. Like I say, advancements is a must, and I'm gonna get with the right people and figure out how to get this going. One thing's for sure, as life rocks and rolls, we just gonna continue to just get better. But again, big game 5 coming up tonight in the NHL. Brewers and the Cardinals are playing right now, and Big 3 basketball is going on. I thought Caitlin had a wonderful game. Beat Snow, Brian Snow. Bro, I thought that Caitlin had the best game that she possibly could have had for all of us that are her fans. I thought she played absolutely phenomenal today. Like I said, she played in the second half. She was a masterful distributor and scored when needed. Wasn't afraid to mix it up. And in the first half, the logo 3, she was balling out of her mind with that logo 3. She was just absolutely raining down threes. But yeah, it's been a fantastic call on this game. It's been a wonderful game. But y'all know how it is. Before we go, look, shout out to everybody that popped through here. And there's been a lot of people. I mean, if I scroll this chat, hey, look, at one point we had 18 people. So I just want to salute everybody that came in and came out just to enjoy a little bit of the kickback action, watch the game, Caitlin Clark's return. It was wonderful. Man, we had, let's see. Yeah, we just had Snow. We had Rhino in here. So we had the Man Cave in here. Salute to him. He got a great channel over there. Mixed content, all New York teams content. Salute to him. Sticks came in here. Shout out to him. Shout out to Brian. Fiji. A lot of people came in here. Dodgers. We had a lot of Olu. A whole lot. Michelle. I almost forgot Michelle was in here. Salute to her. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of people. Systemic was in here. Who else? Dan was in here. James. Shout out to James. We had a lot of people. And I just missed somebody. I think it was Paxton. But yeah, salute to all y'all that came through. Even if you just said hi, you just popped in for a second. I appreciate all y'all. Salute to all y'all, came in for a second. Even if it was just a simple hello. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know me. I'm finna jump in the YouTube streets. I'm finna find somebody that's streaming and let them play while I go out here and finish what I was doing before the game, and that was working on the car, cleaning out the car, because some about these kids know how to live. These kids know how to make a mess in the back seat. I'm gonna start saying there gonna be no eating in my damn car. For real. I'm gonna say, y'all need to find somewhere else to eat at. But eat when we get in the house, because I'm tired of these kids making a mess. But with that, I will holler at y'all. I think that we might be back for some more action tomorrow. I think I might do the sun in the sky. But if not, I'm probably gonna be back with a Iowa live. Got some Iowa content I want to talk about. But with that, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Salute. Thank everybody for coming out. Hey, it's been fun. The 13 likes, I appreciate y'all. 18 people at a time. At one point, 18 people. And at one point, we had about 6 people in here consistently. So I want to salute all y'all for real. Even though they ain't say a word, salute to you. But with that, we out.